Elifs, what do you know about Kangen?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, some people don't have a clue about the Kangen. I didn't. Before I was introduced to it a couple of years back, maybe, for the first time by my boys James and Reese. They were fully gassed about it. I never really got to try it properly, but I did. It definitely tasted better. But yeah, basically, I came out of Vipassana. I'd been there for like 5 months, and I came out, and the first person I met up with was my boy Reese, and he was a little bit gassed about getting his water machine, and he picked me up. Then he was ready. He's been waiting for his delivery for his water machine, and he took me to go and fill up some bottles at the headquarters. So he filled up about, I don't know, 10 bottles to take home with him, and I had a bottle of it. It's the Kangen Water is what it's called. It's basically alkalized. It alkalizes the water that comes from the tap in your yard. And I had a bottle of it. We were on our way to an Ethiopian. Which way am I going to go? I'm going to go that way. We were on our way to an Ethiopian, and I had a full bottle. It was very easy to drink, and it was good. I was like, yeah, I like this water. Then I got to the Ethiopian, I started feeling tingly, and I was just like, and I wasn't cold, but I thought I was, but I wasn't, if that makes sense anyway. And then it just occurred to me that it was the water. I was like, bruv, that's the water, innit? He was like, yes. It's like, I told you, Jay, this is the proper thing. I was like, yeah, I know, I can feel it. I was like, cool, well, this guy, can they do like a presentation for me tomorrow? Because I want to go and find out about the whole thing, and basically, let's see, because you can become a distributor for it. And if there's anything that anybody that knows me, anything that I feel really strongly about is health, well-being, and if you can have proper water in your house, that's going to allow you to have, alkalized water, so you can alkaline your system, and prevent illness and all of them kind of things, then I'm all about that. So if there's anything, I'm not really into selling stuff apart from, my events and stuff like that. But if I'm going to sell something, it may as well be something that's going to really benefit the people. And water right now is literally the number one most important thing for the people. So basically, guys, that was just a little brief. Ow, that hurt. That was just a little brief to the video that you're about to see. So I just wanted to give you a little background as to why I'm showing you this video. Now, once you've watched it, you're going to see my reaction as well to stuff, so it's all like properly, legit. Get in touch if you're on it, and I'll share with you whatever information you want. But I'm getting one of these, and I just think every household should get one, because good, clean water is what everybody requires and is totally entitled to have. Is there anything else I want to say about that? Nah. One love. Let's get straight into
pH
it.
testing, so 7 being the neutral. Normally it's on a scale of 1 to 14. I don't have a bigger chart, so it's 4 to 10. 7 being the neutral that our body needs. Anything below is acidic, anything above is alkaline. So we'll start with this Coke thing, which is, I don't have anything which is clear, so I'm using Sprite. Otherwise Fanta, Coke, they're equally bad.
Okay.
Highland Spring. Normally I use Smart Water, but I don't have any Smart Water today from Coca-Cola makes it.
Yeah.
And again, it's Coke's making it, I won't trust it anyway. This is a Tesco value water. A lot of people buy from Tesco's and Asda's. Nestle Pure Life. And then I have sparkling water. This is the one of the most famous sparkling water, you know, San Pellegrino.
Yeah.
But it's just replicating all the tonic waters, all the sparkling water we get around here. Then what I'll do, I'll just take some tap water. And I'll also take some Kangen Water, 9.5. So this is a pH of 9.5 that I'm getting from the machine. Okay, let's see the magic pen. Okay. Got a pH tester. What do we see here? Rainbow of colors. So it's basically, you can see how acidic this is. Sort of neutral, around 8 or 9. This is slightly above neutral, very acidic. This has to be neutral as per the law, and this is high alkaline.
Okay.
Now, this is around 3.2. So the pH is on a scale, it's a logarithmic scale, which means 6 is 10 times stronger than 7, 500 times, 4,000 times, 3.2, 10,000 times more acidic than our body needs. So to clear one glass of Coke, Pepsi, Diet Coke, Sprite, we need 30 to 32 glasses of alkaline water to get it back to the same alkalinity, which our body does for us, thankfully. But if we can give it help by drinking the natural alkaline water, we can beat this, or we shouldn't be taking it in the first place. This is around 8, this is around 7, this is around 9, but how these are alkaline? Because that German scientist we were talking about, some clever boy twisted his word in order to make a lot of money and billions of dollars. And what they did for this bottled water industry, they're selling fake alkaline water. This is not real alkaline. This is fake alkaline. And some of the alkaline companies are actually selling £2 a bottle in the gyms and to sports and people in footballers and things like that. How they do it, we're gonna quickly show that to you as well. This is sparkling water again. It's about 3.5. So quite acidic. Tap water, as per the law, has to be neutral because they can't otherwise, tell people to drink it.
Okay.
And this is 9.5, high alkaline, but naturally. Do you know where the water comes from in Birmingham?
No.
From Wales, in Severn Trent Valley.
Oh, right, okay.
So people say, good source, Wales, water is okay. But it travels 120 kilometers in the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
I have pictures of those pipes, how they look inside.
Mm-hmm.
Let me quickly find that out for you. Sorry, one sec. Can't seem to find it at the moment, but those pipes, if you see how they look inside, you won't be able to drink from them ever. Literally, they are pretty bad inside, and some of these pipes are like 70 to 80 years old as well. So let me see. Maybe here I can find it out. It's quite important to see what's in those pipes there. Because the people who owns this place, they have a building services company, so they know they work around with the different building sites and stuff. So they've seen the main water pipe, how it is out there. Okay, I think I've got it here somewhere. But that pipes, like they're absolutely horrible, unfortunately. But what they do, and because of the condition of that, the water picks up a bacteria called E. coli, and of course many other bacteria and germs. To kill that bacteria, they use something called chlorine, which is carcinogenic, basically very, very harmful, top 10 in cancer list. Shouldn't be taking it in, but they use that. And also what they use is called lye wash. Lye wash is Lye, lye wash. And in some countries they use that to make soda, basically, because it's caustic soda. And because of that, it's got a pH of 14. So in small amounts, it can bring the pH level up, because chlorine is very acidic. So it brings the pH level down of water. And acidicness of the chlorine can cause a rust in the pipe. And that corrosion, that rust basically can damage the pipes, damage the water, and also there's a lot of money for government and councils to fix it. To balance it up, make it safe, make the pipe safe with the corrosion, they add lye wash, pH 14, bring the pH up, safe to drink, 7. And that's what we put in our body as well. So it's got 300 plus chemicals in tap water.
Sure.
I have a study, like open college study, and they have used several studies from different universities, including Birmingham University, to say that 330 chemicals, to be exact, in the tap water.
It's gone up.
So it's gone up. So we do use tap water a lot. So I've been drinking for 12 years, not until last month. Since then, no. A lot of people do use water filters and stuff. Great, but water filters takes out all the bad stuff, plus all the good stuff as well. So you have no minerals left, no electricity in the water, nothing. It's just dead water. It's only good for car battery. What does filter water does? Filter water is actually more harmful than tap and bottled water. And a lot of people in other countries use ROs, like reverse osmosis machines, which makes the water really pure. But pure doesn't necessarily mean good.
That's right.
Pure is actually very bad for your health.
Same with the distilled, isn't it?
Yes, distilled pure, exactly the same thing. So distilled water goes in your body. It doesn't have any minerals. It sits as like a scavenger in your body, and it steals the minerals from your body, because it still needs to work. But without the right minerals, it won't work. So it needs all the right calcium, magnesium, potassium, silica, all that, and it steals your minerals. That's why you have always, and if you are on filtered water, deficiency of those minerals in your body. So that's a big no-no, definitely. So this is your tap water, and that's now what I'm going to do is basically a test called antioxidant test, to see how much the properties in the food or water are they oxidized, or they are antioxidant. Normally, no water I found which has antioxidant properties. Kangen water already has an antioxidant property. You will see why. So if it's plus, it's bad. If it's minus, it's good. And so you can just quickly tell me the number, so I know what's because I can't see it from here.
We're on 3.
So this is plus, yeah?
Plus, yeah.
This is plus as well.
Yep.
Plus as well.
Yep.
Plus as well.
Yes.
Plus as well.
Yep.
Plus as well.
Yep.
Probably the worst. Tap water.
Well, it's just continuously going up, so.
Plus or minus?
Yeah, but minus. The only one that's minus.
Yes. I'll show you why that's like that. 1 second, sorry. Basically, why it becomes antioxidant, we will talk about how machine works and how it turns your normal tap water into highly antioxidant, high alkaline, hydrogen enriched water. Before I do that, I want to show you how they make the alkaline water.
Okay.
Or why the pH of the water is like that. Okay. Do you know what this is?
Bicarbonate of soda.
Bicarbonate.
Yeah.
So bicarbonate is not a natural thing.
Nice.
And we say something in Kangen Center, if nature doesn't make it, we shouldn't be taking
That's
it.
right.
So this is a synthetic chemical made in a lab. Okay? So small amounts won't do much harm. We use it for cooking and baking cakes and stuff. And in old school, people say take it for acid reflux and things like that as well. So see what happens when we add bicarbonate in something like this, which is about neutral, right?
Yeah.
What just happened there? The pH gone from neutral to almost 9. So it becomes the same pH as this one. And now you tell me what's the bicarbonate on this one.
150.
what's on this one.
211.80.
I don't have Evian, that's 348 milligram per liter.
Okay.
And I have friends buying it from Germany, special alkaline water, 2,875 milligram per liter.
Wow.
So this 1 liter of this, 1 gram you're ingesting bicarbonate. It's okay in the short term, but in 10 years it becomes 7 kilos. What bicarbonate does, it just goes and stores in your fatty tissues, and it gives you a lot of problems in the long run. And that's how they make their alkaline water. Plus anything in plastic is harmful anyway, and that it releases toxic and microplastic in them anyway. But this is your natural alkaline water without any chemicals, without any bicarbonates or anything like that, and that's why it's proper. I want to do one more thing so you don't know, you will believe that I haven't done anything wrong with this. So I'm going to test the source as well. So this is your tap water.
Yeah, it's plus. Yeah.
Oxidation, quite bad.
Well, it's just continuously going up. Yeah.
Let's check Kangen Water.
Water 9.5.
And that's just going down. Yeah.
Because it is empty, and look at the bottom hose. So what happens is,
So yeah, what's in there? So what's the bottom hose doing?
so let me show it to you.
Okay.
Kangen Water 9.5, all the stuff that you should be taking it together is your tap water. So it splits the water into two. All the bad stuff comes from the bottom hose, all the good stuff comes from the top hose.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
I see.
But this bottom bit is also not waste. You can give it to plants, they love it. It's 4.5 because it's on a scale of 14 pH, 9.5 and 4.5 acidic, but great for plants, they love it. Good for skin. Skin is acidic, so we are alkaline inside, we are
Yes,
acidic
that's
outside.
right, yeah.
So for skin, for plants, everything you can use this. For drinking, you can use this one, and you use everything from it. But water goes from one hose, goes into a medical grade filter over here. In Japan, to get any medical accreditation takes 12 years of testing. US 7 years. Japan is one of the most difficult countries to get a medical certification. 12 years of strong testing, medical grade. 12 years of testing done. Stop all the impurities going in your water, takes it out, but doesn't take any minerals out.
Okay.
Water goes in here. That's where the real magic happens. That's basically electrolysis chamber. If you know a little bit about electrolysis, it's a 200-year-old process, simply explained by Michael Faraday, an English bloke, and he did a Faraday experiment with the two things, anode and cathode, and he splits the water into two, alkaline and acidic water, and they used it in World War I and World War II as well.
Okay.
Alkaline water to help soldiers fight better. They just mastered the art of anode and cathode and replaced this with 8 titanium plates, medical grade titanium plates, but they are wrapped up in medical grade platinum. And because platinum is a good electricity conductor, titanium needs to be wrapped in platinum because titanium is a heavy metal. It's actually the strongest metal on the planet right now, but it's also can cause you metal poisoning your body. So in order to protect that, it needs to be covered in platinum. But because of titanium and platinum, they last forever, and the machine lasts forever.
Right.
That's why the lifeline is 25 to 35 years, depends on how you look after it.
Okay.
So that's where all the magic happens. And you, because of the electrolysis process and how much electricity you're passing through the water, because that's why the water is actually structured, and from H2O it becomes H3O2. Which you get really in the top of the springs, the bestest of the water. The Hamza tribe, somewhere in, I think, north of Pakistan, they live 120 plus.
Wow.
Their water is H3O2. They drink like high alkaline water from the springs there. And most of these centenarians, their water springs are really good. The 7 sources, that's what I've noticed in Okinawa as well, and other places. That's a lot to contribute to the food, how the soil is, and what water is going in their body and into the produce. And that's what, because of the electrolysis process, you can make different pH water. So you can make pH 9.5, which is good for drinking. You can also drink 9 and 8.5, which is good for you. Anything below 8.5, for example, 7, which is neutral, you can use it for taking medication, taking supplements, making protein shakes, baby formula, things like that. 6 is very, very good for your skin. So you can use this as a beauty water. Our skin is 5.5 to 6 pH. So for the last 3.5 weeks, I haven't put any oil or cream on my face. And with the UK weather and my skin, I get super dry. Nothing, just that spray all day long, basically. So that's what I do on my face, so you can see what's happening with my skin.
Sure. You're looking fresh.
Thank you, appreciate that. You know, and 2.5 is basically your cleaning. 2.5 coming from here is
Clean with that.
Yes, it's hypochlorous acid. It's one of the strongest disinfectant on the planet. You leave on the surface for 30 seconds, it kills all bacteria and germs within 30 seconds. That's why they use it in hospitals in Japan. They've been using it in Japanese hospital for the last 40 years. And 260 plus hospitals in Japan have that, including the Royal Hospital of Japan. This one, you don't need to worry about hand sanitizer because this is 2.5, like you used just today. But it's just water, it's not alcohol. You just spray it in your hand.
And that's hand sanitizer. Done.
Because anything you use it in the bathroom as a bleach, in your toilet and your floor, anywhere, it kills all bacteria. Of course, it won't give you the smell. You can add add
something.
You can add like essential oils or something. But it does all the work. You can use it as mouthwash. I use it as my mouthwash.
Okay.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
And I'm saving £13 a month on my Corsadale.
And it's still taking out all the rubbish.
All because 2.4. This is literally. Let me quickly press it.
Strong acidic water. Strong acidic
So while it's coming 2.5 from here, you have 11.5 coming from here, which is strong degreaser, basically. And strong degreaser 11.5, which means 15 times stronger than soap. Soap is pH of 10. This is pH of 11.5.
Yeah.
So you will see the smell this. Don't drink this.
It's like a swimming pool.
Yes, it's basically a bleach. It smells like bleach and stuff. So it's got very, very, very low pH, and that's why you can store it in a dark container for up to 2 weeks and use it to kill all the bacteria. So
wow.
Kill everything. Mouthwash, I use it as this is my container at home. I close it two or three times a day. I use it for my mouthwash.
It literally smells like chlorine.
Exactly. So now we're gonna do the ultimate test, which is a taste test. Basically, these are your Tesco's finest piccolo tomatoes, wrapped up in a plastic.
Finest plastic.
Finest plastic. Exactly. There's a saying now that tomatoes last longer than the shell with the packet. Why they lasted longer than that? We're gonna see that quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a quick taste test. Okay. So I'll take pH 11.5. I'm gonna let it soak over here. And this is your tap water we're gonna take. So a lot of people wash their produce at home, but a lot of people don't. And the ones who don't, they know something. And you will know why it's actually better not to wash your produce.
Wow.
Yeah. And just before I go to that, I want to do a quick chlorine test as well, just to show it to you what happens. So we're gonna take tap water. So do me a favor, with this one, have you put any moisturizer, any lotion, any creams on your hand today? Good. So just put 2-3 fingers in this and play for 15-20 seconds with that one. So both are tap water, right? So I put both in tap water. This is a chlorine tester. So they use it in swimming pools and stuff to check the quantity of... so I'm just going to put 3 drops in here to see what happens with this. And we play 15-20 seconds, then we're going to put in that one as well to see what happens with that one.
But this is the same water you
Same tap water,
yeah, okay,
exactly.
Power
Yeah.
off.
5 more seconds on there. You will know why. Okay, that should be okay. Let's try. 1, 2, 3. What happened? Where did all the chlorine go? Chlorine, same tap water, no chlorine. Where did the chlorine go?
I've seen, it's gone on my hand. It's gone on my hands.
Our skin is our biggest organ.
That's right. That's
it
why.
It takes 16 to 26 seconds to absorb the chlorine from the, and this is only 25 milliliter. Imagine 80, 90 liter showers, 100 liters bath, being there for 20, 30 minutes, how much chlorine we're taking inside. So not just from inside of our body, also for outside of our body, we're not doing. And that's why people get dry skin, people get white spots, ginger spots, hair loss, all because of chlorine. Chlorine does so much damage to our body, our hair, our skin. You have no idea. skin is 80% water. When you go in the shower, it's supposed to hydrate you, not dehydrate you. You're supposed to come looking fresh, not dry skin and then put oil and moisture to rehydrate yourself.
That's right.
That's why we need to make sure that we don't put, that's why we sell showers as well, which is basically have rocks, volcanic rocks from Okinawa. So they gives you mineral and they take away all the chlorine from there.
I got you.
But if I test you, I don't have an extra, I'll use this 2.5 one basically, just to show you the power of Kangen. Because I've done chlorine test on the Kangen water all the time. There's no chlorine, it stops everything in there. Once it goes back from the 2.5 and 11.5 to drinking water, it goes through a cleaning cycle first and then back to 9.5 drinking water. So you will see what's happening. Normally you would leave a little bit longer at home, but we're just gonna leave for 5-10 minutes because I think I already have to shoot for that one. So we're gonna do a...
But yeah, I mean, even I was speaking to somebody the other day about showers. You know, people are very.
Yes.
They have
I've got
hot showers.
Hot showers
And
even
it's-
bad because
the
your pores
steam's
open.
going into your,
because your pores open and it soaks
you're
even
inhaling.
faster and quicker.
And you're also inhaling.
Yes, you're also inhaling. Yes. Oh, yes. That's very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's your Kangen water drinking 9.5.
Okay.
No, this is for the chlorine tester.
And I've seen this done with the lemon as well. You put a lemon in there, take the lemon out. The lemon will have absorbed, will have taken all the chlorine.
Yeah. It's my glass actually. I think it's not got washed properly because I still have the 2.5 in it, which is super, super strong, the acidic water. So let me use a fresh glass. Use a fresh glass. Because 2.5 is super duper strong. Like because and it has all because it needs acidity, so it has to be chlorine in it as well. There we go. Where's my tester? 2, 3. No chlorine, full of chlorine. The longer you leave, and that's 2.5 in there. And also I'm washing it in tap water before I served it. Did you notice that? So chlorine was still all around it.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okie dokie. We've done the antioxidants test, we have done the chlorine test, we've done the pH test. I can go on and talk a lot about it, but let's not waste more time because I have to shoot off. But what I'll do is I'll quickly show you. So this is your tomatoes finest with the tap water. Anything? Nothing. Absolutely clear. And let's see these ones now. The one in pH 11.5.
Powering off.
Wow.
It has the power to take all the pesticides and chemical off
it
your
really
products.
has, yeah.
And the real test now. Test one from the tap water. You have to taste that one washed in the tap water.
Kangen water 9.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to.
That's what you use to bitter, not very sweet. That's how tomato is supposed to be. And it says on the packet that it's a sweet. This is just to clean your palate.
Okay.
This is your 9.5. Look, I've kept the packet. That's why to show it to you. Expertly grown and selected for their intensely sweet flavors and distinctive aroma. Where is the sweet flavor and distinctive aroma? And try. Have you cleaned your palate? Yeah.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Try this. Everybody's taste glands are different, but you should feel definitely a taste difference.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Is that the one from the grandmother's garden? Yeah, that's and 2 reasons.
That's so much sweeter.
One, because you got all the chemicals off. That's why. Second reason, the molecular hydrogen, being the smallest electron, has the power to penetrate through the skin of the tomato, just like it penetrates through the skin of our cells. And that's why I'm using tomato as an example, because it replicates our cells.
Wow.
And it goes and it makes an oxidant tomato into an antioxidant tomato. And you want to test it quickly? And I have to really show you after that. Let me show it here. So we'll take this.
Wow, I can't believe that. Wow, I didn't think it would be that different.
You see, this is your one with the tap water. Same tomato, same everything. And look, even inside, look at the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the testing here. Plus?
Plus, yeah.
Supposed to be minus in nature. When nature makes it, it was minus.
Yeah.
minus.
And minus now, yeah. Wow.
This is your antioxidant tomato as it's supposed to be.
That is... I've never actually wanted to keep eating tomatoes before.
You will keep eating them all day long.
Wow, that's mad. That is brilliant.
That's what's the magic of Kangen. I'll do one quick last test. And the reason you've managed to take it off is basically these tomatoes, they are oil based. Oh, sorry, not the pesticides are oil based. That's why tap water, rainwater can't take them off.
Okay,
You're right,
okay,
sure.
I've got you. How's it going, bro?
Because they are oil based, and rainwater and tap water doesn't have the power to cut the oil. The reason they use oil because so when rain comes, the crop doesn't go bad, and because if it's wash off the
Got ya,
pesticides.
got ya.
And if you see a guy wearing spraying the pesticides, wearing a hazmat suit, face covered, everything, so they don't want you to touch their skin, but they're okay to put on this and you to put in your body. But that can cut it, and why it can cut it, I'll show you now. So this is your tap water. What happens when you put tap water in the oil?
Yeah.
Nothing. It sits there because it doesn't have any power to do anything with the oil.
9.5. Strong acidic water.
So this is your, I'm representing the oil as a pesticide here. Yeah, and let's see what Kangen can do. So this is high pH 11.5.
Okay.
So it has a power to break down oil, emulsify the oil. And that's why it can take all the crap off your produce.
I see. Wow. So much. Wow. It's no comparison, no?
Exactly. So that's me done. I can go along, but and another thing before you go. So this is chlorine, right?
Yeah.
This is the tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Where
the experiment
where
I
did the
saw.
chlorine go?
Yeah. In the potatoes.
That's
in
why
the
you shouldn't
tomatoes.
wash them at
Okay,
all in tap
okay,
water or
okay.
any produce for that matter. Because you're not helping them, you're basically adding chlorine into them by washing in tap water.
That's peak.
So I hope you enjoyed the little presentation. I did like literally in half the time because I have to shoot, but I will happily do it again if you come and if you have more people you want to come and show them.
So yeah, man, like, imagine that. I'll tell you what, them tomatoes are no joke. They tasted so sweet afterwards. I couldn't even believe it. Yeah, I just can't believe how different it was. And the experiment is just legit. The experiments he were doing, they were just like, wow. Just like I am now. I'm just lost for words. But I've always known I've always known that tap water has been like a joke. Like, I really have. I've always known this. And I've always tried to, drink coconut water, straight from the coconut as much as I can. Big up my boy Osu. Osu Coconuts Days, by the way. Anytime you're in Brick Lane or in and around London, go and check out his profile, Osu Coconuts. He'll look after you by the box. But that machine, as of standard, should be in every single yard. You shouldn't even have to pay for it. You shouldn't even have to do this to our water, but it has to be done. So, even myself, like, it's not even something that I, was able to can afford straight away, but I'm making it happen. But I'm not waiting to let people know about this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so let your people know, even if, you may know somebody that can afford it. Just let me know and I will get it sorted. I've got a link that you can use, and even if you think it's something that you can sell, let me know and I'll make sure that you can become a distributor yourself. But I'm definitely distributing this. This is something I can definitely vouch for and put my name to. And the results you can see for yourself are just too good. I mean, the fact that you can actually even use the bad stuff as disinfectant, and I'm telling you, it smelled like like a spray. It smelled like something you would clean your surfaces with. So can you imagine in the long run how much money you can actually save and not actually buy those extra chemicals to put back into the system of which your water comes back from, if that makes sense. It's mad. So definitely I'm on a mission now to really try and get this into every household. It's essential. We need to be consuming really good water. So yeah, let's try and get this done together, man. That's the main thing. Like the priority for me is not really making money from this. The main priority for me is spreading the knowledge. There are a lot of people that know about this already, and there's a lot of people selling this. There's a lot of people that got this, you know. But there's more. There's more people that don't know about this, and now more than ever is the time to spread the word, spread the awareness that, you know, that alkaline water, that good healthy water is good for you. This good healthy water is available, and yes, it is good for you. So yeah, I just get excited talking about it. As you can see, I'm not actually that calm as usual, but it's just because it's just proper things, man, proper things. So yeah, one love to the people. Have a good day or evening whenever you watch this. Love.